Okay, ladies and gents, welcome to another super tiny Age of Empires 2 map. We've got Gold Rush for this one, where normally all the gold is stacked through the middle on a hill. I don't know if this classifies as a hill. This is like a little bump, a little speed bump. Anyways, and there's gold everywhere, but guys, there's also snow leopards. And see, I think Running did his homework because normal Gold Rush has animals in the middle like lions or snow leopards or wolves. And Magyars have this super rare bonus that you never really get to see and you never think about on their tech tree. And it's that they one-shot enemy, we're not enemy, sorry. They one-shot things like snow leopards and wolves. So we've got Magyars for Running, and here we are. And we've got Mayans from Margugu. He instantly gets Loom. And they are just surrounded by gold. There's not a lot of stone. It looks like one tile of stone is available next to their town centers. And kind of funny. But, oh god, whoa, what are we doing here, buddy? This is still not going to be easy. He's trying to kill the boar right away. And there's a snow leopard hanging out. Oh god, and he's lost a villager anyways. Oh gosh, okay. Alright. So, they have already encountered each other's town centers. And Running might be a little annoyed with the fact that in the previous game that we did between these two, all of his boars got stolen. So now he is trying to steal the boar. Hold on, look at this, though. Look at Gaia Vision, guys. Running doesn't have to be anywhere near this boar because Gaia can see the whole map. You can never stop this boar from chasing that scout now. The scout could be over here. If Gaia can see you, the animal that's angry at you will continue to chase. So anyways, Running ends up getting that boar. And it is going to hurt for him that he lost the villager because Mayans start with an additional villager too. So just things to think about here. But yeah, it seems like the bigger wood lines on this map are located... Oh gosh. Okay, the bigger wood lines are kind of between the players here. This eagle got hit by the town center. Running, trying to kill this eagle now. And now his scout goes down. His scout went down. Oh, doesn't this look so fun to play? Scouts are dying. Villagers are dying. There's things attacking all the time. Anyways, it looks like a wall attempt here from Running. This is smart because I think Margugu knew that boar was there. And he wanted to walk through. So, okay. It's been 2 deaths so far in this game for Running. One of which was his Vil at the very start. And now his scout is dead. But at least he knows everything. Like, normally when you lose a scout, I say, oh, well, you should know where the opponent is, and you should know what strategy the opponent's going to go for. Yeah, you kind of already know that. And you don't need to push in deer to your TC, because they're right next to your TC anyways. He could take gold just fine. I mean, the real thing to race for here is going to be towers again, I think. I think it has to be. I think we're going to see towers in, like, every single game. So I was really surprised. We had these players select civilizations. I don't think we had Spanish selected at all. Shocking to me. Spanish villagers build faster. Building castles and towers faster could be great. We also didn't have a lot of, like, good tower civilizations selected early. But a civ like Koreans is available for one of the players. But this is nice to not have to get Loom and just to be able to just bop this snow leopard is really nice. That's the Magyar bonus I was talking about. And Running is going to try and wall in... sorry, Margugu, rather, is going to try and wall in Running here. What do you do? Well, you're stuck in the corner of the tiniest map you've ever seen, and you're just getting walled in. Do you fight back? Or do you just say, this is my life now? This is a really good decision from Running, I think. Why am I saying Running when I meant to say Margugu? Sorry. There's so much to focus on, guys, on this very big... spacious map. I will occasionally misspeak. The only downside I'd say is having 5 villagers walling. Those are 5 villagers that aren't collecting food. So in theory, the player who's using most of their villagers to collect resources will click up to feudal age faster. And wow, look at this. We have a barracks behind his town center. He's basically trying to hide this so Margugu can't see it. That's an interesting strat. And I think Running might want to go for militia here. I could see him trying to go man-at-arms to break through the walls and then maybe adding a tower here. Because from his position, Okay, well, he can't see his opponents on wood, but it would make sense for his opponent to try and tower here, so I think you should just tower here immediately. Ooh, okay, and there's 2 villagers to stone. So you get 1 tile of stone here, and then 1 tile of stone here. So there's only 2 tiles of stone on the entire map. And there goes Margugu to the next stage. Now, Margugu is going for what almost looks like an archer build. And I don't know why he's adding more walls here, but he could see that running is on stone there. So that could maybe give him the same idea, and now he's on stone too. I love the hidden militia. That's so good. How can you hide anything on this map? That is so cool. Oh, I love it so much. But again, he's going to at least alert his opponent to the fact that he's going for this because he has to attack walls. He just has to. I think he's going to place a tower here to try and break free. I think a tower here instantly makes sense because he doesn't want to give Margugu full map control. And he might not recognize he needs to tower his woodline right away as well, which we, of course, know. Look at even this from running. He's pushing the deer in slightly closer to the town center. And okay, here he goes. So he's going to drop the tower here. Okay, drops the tower here. Now, Magaris get forging for free in the next stage. So that applies to the militia, soon to be man-at-arms. And there's the tower. And Margugu's now in feudal. And Margugu might stonewall here. I would add stone. Just make sure he doesn't get out. Okay, stone and stone. That's good. Then it still could break free in other areas. But if you move over this way fast and start stonewalling this, he can't escape easily. Ooh, but this tile is a problem. Okay, so there he goes there. That's enough stonewall, though, to be a deterrent. And to slow this down. And now I think you could maybe add towers? He's stonewalling back here. Oh, God. And there's now a snow leopard attacking him. Honestly, from what I'm seeing here, I think Margugu is trying to go for Castle Age, guys. The snow leopard's attack. Oh, welcome to the small maps, bro. So, the viewers here now won't realize this, but right before we launched into this, I was saying, because I didn't want to spoil myself and see the maps ahead of time, I was saying, I really wonder if there's going to be wolves. Oh, God, look at this tower. Margugu, you've got to counter tower it, bro. Right? He's definitely trying to go Castle Age. I think it's just bad. I just don't see this working. He had to buy wood for a mining camp. And now he doesn't have food income. How is he ever going to get the resources to go up? Okay, selling all of his stone. Oh, goodness. This is crazy. Okay, so he's selling his stone. He just bought 200 food. Now, if he makes it to Castle Age and drops a castle, it's game over. So if running can't make it past this somehow, I think even if you get a castle up and you're down by 15 villagers, you could win this game because everything's so close. Like a castle here shoots down all of this. Look at this. Look, we got villagers and we got man-at-arms attacking the market. This is perfect. This is perfect. But wait. This only will play a role later on in this game because Margugu will actually click up to Castle Age. But what's he going to do with Castle Age? Oh my God, he doesn't have a blacksmith yet. He can't click up. He bought wood in the last second, but he doesn't have wood. It did play a role. Oh no, he's got to run over here to find trees now. I forgot he didn't have a second building. Meanwhile, Running's looking. He's like, okay, he's off this gold. He's off this gold. I see movement here. Here goes the sneakiest lumber camp ever. Up against the edge of the map. Running a 0 on food, guys. So it's not like he's really creating a lot of hills here. There's no way he'll ever get the 800 food required to get Castle Age. And I guess Running not having his scout means he doesn't see this. At least immediately. I think he will see this tree now. And Margugu can click up to castle once he gets the blacksmith, which will not be for a bit. Oh, God, this is crazy. Okay, oh, goodness, the units are through. Okay. Here's Running. Now, he doesn't have anything to protect this tower now, so Margugu's doing the right thing. Oh, when he house walls it there. I mean, villagers will pay a price, but that's good. I think. Is nothing on wood again. Okay. I'm not so sure this is good for him. I take it back. I don't know. I know this is good for me, right? This is really good for me right now. I needed this. All right. Villagers are now regretting the fact that they showed up here. And Margugu's down to 13 villagers. He still doesn't have the wood, and he doesn't have a market. The market is 175 wood. I almost feel like the market, like making another market is more valuable than even making the blacksmith. But no, I mean, if you have trees, you've got to try and get the blacksmith and then worry about the market later. If Running had stone, guys, he could make another tower. Running doesn't have stone. And Running only has 1 man-at-arm left. And Running doesn't have food to make more. I don't think Margugu realizes this might actually be really good. Look at him quick wall there. Oh, God. This would be so funny if this lumber camp gets rushed down. Oh, this is going to be so funny. Okay. Okay. He drops off the wood so he can make a blacksmith. Make the blacksmith here. Okay, makes the blacksmith. But in order to keep the lumber camp up, he needs to spend wood, and he doesn't have any wood. Oh, dang. This kind of reminds me of the lumber camp video I made a couple weeks ago. That game where I lost my lumber camp and how screwed up things became for me. Market now for Running. He's got, again, 10 more villagers. Margugu, click up the castle! Click up the castle age, bro. He forgot. He's got the res. Click up! Oh, he forgot. Come on, Margugu. Come on, you got this. Margugu. Oh, no. I would buy stone. I would buy some freaking stone if I'm Running and tower that. Yup, that might end the game. He doesn't have a market anymore? No. I'm pretty sure if you build them at any point, you're still good. Right? You just shouldn't have to rebuild the market. Like, if you build a barracks in Dark Age, and then you delete it, and then make an archery range, then you can make an archery range in Feudal. I'm pretty certain. But now I'm questioning it, because Margugu would have probably clicked up already, right? It's not that way anymore? Really? Happened to me, lol. Oh, so they changed that. Oh, well, then he's screwed. If you need both at the same time, he's completely screwed. I didn't know they changed that. Yeah, and now he's making the market. Okay. But yeah, for reference, in the past, for like 20 plus years, it was the way that I described. But, well, I think that probably means Margugu's screwed, but I did ask the players, guys. I said, listen, my one ask is that you play on even if you think you're dead for a little bit longer, because I said it for 2 reasons. First off, because pro players could just resign early sometimes. And I want the viewers out there, I want you to be able to realize why someone's resigning. So you have to understand why they're struggling. The second reason is because I felt like there were games the first time we did this where someone could have actually won with a faster castle age. I think if Margugu can just maintain enough villagers and get gold from here and eventually buy a castle, that's his way back. Keyword being eventually, obviously, but he seems really determined to take this tower out right now. And we'll see if he could do it. I mean, he's done a pretty good job, all things considered. 11 villagers versus 22. Running hasn't created another villager in a long time, and neither has Margugu. And Margugu and Running lose a villager there. Running's going to lose another villager, though. The TC fires helped a lot. But, like, you need vills long-term here, Margugu, when you're in Castle Age, right? This is so tricky. I mean, he's got weak ones in the TC he could maybe heal up. This is what I mean. He's taking gold now. The tower could go down. This might be winnable for Margugu. The tower goes down. He could maybe even take wood next to that lumber camp. Yo, or gold over here, right? Because he has the mining camp there. So Running's going to tower here. But if Margugu could take the gold over here, anything is possible. Oh, baby, baby. This is amazing. Okay, villagers are so weak. They need bandaged up fast. We need a medic over here, or a monk, I guess. The price of stone is not cheap. And now the 200-some stone that was remaining there from Margugu is now denied by a tower. Running needs 2 stone to make another tower. I wonder if it's worth it to mine this and run it all the way back home. Margugu's just trying to buy stone. So whatever you do, don't place any more stone walls here. You got to save your stone. You do not need wood for a castle. Okay, well, there he goes. More stone walls. It makes sense, though. He's going to get to a castle here, guys. He's going to get to a castle. If he builds a castle, it clears up towers. It gives him back his berries. It gives him plumed archers. Ah, this is ridiculous. Look at this guy just wander on by. I mean, to make a monastery, you'd have to buy 200 wood, and prices are way too steep for that right now. We can't buy wood in this economy. Where does he build it? That's a good question. You can't build it in their tower range, but you could build it here. Or you could honestly delete your TC, and you could place it here. And then it would shoot everything down. Okay, so there's a tower from running. He had to buy stone for that. Margugu is 200 more stone away from the castle. But yeah, you can't delete the market. I think at this point, your town center is only helpful as an area for your villagers to heal. Okay, so you really... I mean, you don't delete it now, obviously. You've got to save these vills, especially because they have gold in their hands. Okay. Can these guys collect the gold? Like, what amount of patience is Margugu going to have here? You need to be more patient than this. Nope, more patience. Oh, God. Oh, no. You gotta... honestly, wait till your villagers fully heal, okay? The situation isn't changing here. It's not. Running is gonna be in feudal forever on however many villagers he has. You have to let your villagers heal up, guys. And this is what happened in, I think, like, the arena game or something when we did this before. Okay, he's now 50 stone away from a castle. No, you gotta keep your vills alive here. And honestly, actually, I take it back. You can't delete the TC, because if you delete the TC, running can just tower it now. Be patient, Margugu. This is not the level of patience I'm looking for. Come on, come on, come on. Back away, buddy. Back away. Back. Oh, God, it hurts. It hurts to watch. I can't look at it, okay? I can't look at it. Run. Okay, he's lost more. Run. He's so close. He's got 5 vills. He needs 10 more. 10 more stone. No. No. This is going to be the wimpiest castle ever. Oh, and running is going to rush the TC down. And there's only 3 vills. Oh, no. He needs 2 more stone. Fast. Fast. He's got enough stone for a castle, guys. He can do it. Oh, God. He deletes his market. No. Run. Quick wall. Okay, we got 1 more vill. We got 1 more vill in a dream for Margugu. Here we go. Castle up against the edge of the map. Running cannot make a tower. Running doesn't have the res for a tower. No! Oh, God. Okay, you have to have villagers. Their full-time job over here is attacking the palisades, and then the other villagers attack this. That's the plan. And this villager has to do it all now. If this castle goes up, running could be screwed. His entire economy is right here. This castle was costly. Margugu taps out after saying this castle is costly, and it was very costly. Oh, God. What a great game. What a great game. Oh, that was so good. I think trying to go fast castle was very risky. And he miscalculated it clearly, right? Like, the wood was really his biggest issue. But running did a great job at punishing him time and time again in various points of, like, understanding what Margugu needed. Even just attacking the TC there was pretty interesting. I think I think the biggest thing was just the lack of wood for Margugu. If someone could have donated him 200 wood at the right time, I think he wins this game. because he has more villagers building a castle, and he would have a better TC position. But wow, what a funny game. I hope people enjoyed the smallest gold rush ever. That was something else. Margugu actually collected more resources there. What was Running's worker efficiency that game? Running's worker efficiency over the entire game was 38%. Margugu's was 57%. It's just that Running had more map control, and I guess he had more villagers throughout the game. But dang. Yeah, I mean, there's probably not too much else to sum up. Again, for people watching on YouTube, if you enjoy the small map series, there's a playlist you can check out. But yeah, ridiculous game here, and we're going to see if Margugu can figure this out. It's been 2 games between these two that Running has won. It seems as though Running seems to suit the settings a little bit more, but I think Margugu's learned some tough lessons. It should be a good time regardless.